neurodivergent women, right? Mm-hmm. A lady who's autistic or, has ADHD, they tend to get diagnosed later in life. The signs and symptoms are often missed because it's a bit quieter, they're not as boisterous and loud, so they're struggling silently. And on top of that, the coping skills that you naturally adapt, you learn through the masking. You learn, okay, if I do this and I do that, oh, this is socially acceptable. So nobody sees you twirling your hair in the back of the classroom and being distracted and not being able to lock in and focus. And then you mask to get through your formative years and to get through life. But then because you're masking, nobody realizes that you're struggling. Nobody sees how burnt out you are when you go home. A big part of being neurodivergent is accumulating trauma throughout your life and not liking yourself. So for the level, if you're level 1 on the spectrum, a lot of times they go under the radar because they, like my ex who I dated, she looks normal, she looks good, really, really pretty. So people are like, oh, the person's autistic. People don't see how difficult it is for you because you mask. So all of your hyperfixations and things that you enjoy, you don't talk about it unless you know there's a safe space. And you just mimic people's behaviors and learn how to fit in, but it's taking up so much energy. So nobody sees the depression. Nobody sees the weeks where you can't get out of bed.
My name is Vanessa. I am neurodivergent.
My name is Kojo Sarfo. I'm your Hollywood mental health expert. Not sure which camera to look at, but I'm an actor, writer, comedian, and I promote mental health awareness.
Your vibe attracts your tribe.
Yeah.
So ever since I've been more open about my mental health, it's allowed me to connect more with other neurodivergents, and it's so beautiful because it allows you to not have to mask as much.
What does it mean to be neurodivergent?
Neurodivergent, per my understanding, is anyone who processes emotions and makes decisions differently than a typical brain. So basically, brain, I don't want to say abnormal because I feel that sounds a little harsh, but atypical, yeah, like emotionally and rationally, because we can't control our emotions or maybe rationalize things as easy as neurotypical.
Yeah.
It's possible, but just not as easy.
My understanding of neurodivergence, obviously, it's ADHD, autism, dyslexia, dyscalculia, so on and so forth. But I think that any brain, like in my mind, I feel like we could lump bipolar disorder into neurodivergence, but it's not seen that way.
Left, right, like this. Sign this, switch to the flow. By the way, I ain't write this. I'm the 18 that's that meet you my height.